So any queries from the last session? Anyone? Any doubts, you people? Okay, is it clear? So today I'm supposed to start the Python. Okay, but before that, let me recap in the last two sessions. Whatever I explained, just I am going to recap for 10 to 15 minutes. Then we are going to start the Python today. Okay, fine. So that is advantage for the new people today. I mean the third session today. Whoever absent or who not attended. Yeah, no worries, Srija. Yeah, let me recap that one. So see, Python full stack. This is a Python full stack course and also live demo. And in this Python full stack, I explained to you about like what is Python, okay, and what is Django REST framework, front end technologies, back end technologies, full stack Python means what, and also real time applications, real time scenarios or applications or projects of Python, Django, and also React.js. We know React.js, front end, back end, Django REST framework, all they are the part of this Python full stack. I explained all these very clearly in the previous sessions. Okay. So briefly today, once again, I am going to explain to you. So Python means what? It is a programming language. It is a programming language. So that is used to write the programs to develop the software applications. If you want to go to the coding side, compulsory how to learn programming language. Such type of programming language is Python. It's very easy, simple, okay, and also it is very fast to learn, fast to understand also. I compared this Python with some other programming languages. Okay, for example, I compared with Java, right? So I shown to you one code for you, like code for printing a name 100 times using Java and also Python. How Python is easy. How can you write the programs very easy in Python? I showed to you practical. Okay. See here, right side Java code is very lengthy, but your left side Python code is only one line of code. Like that, I shown some programs to you. This one, and also next I shown to you code for reverse the string or word. Okay. You no need to compare with only Java. You also can compare with the .NET. Okay, and also C language programs, C++ programs. Okay, all these are almost very lengthy code in that. So Python is very simple, easy, and also we can write the programs within few lines of code only. By comparing to C language, C++, Java, .NET, Ruby, there are so many languages out. By comparing to all these programming languages, we can write the programs here very simple way within few lines of code. Okay, right here. For example, I shown only 2 to 3 programs here. We'll see more later also in the regular session. Also, you are going to see that. Next, Django. What is Django here? Anyone can say, whoever previous attempted. What is Django I said?
Django is a framework.
Good. What is the use of Django? What we do using the Django?
We can create websites,
Good.
web applications.
Good. So let me repeat. Django is a framework, or you can say it is a web framework technology. Exactly if you want. Simply you can say it's a framework, or if you want very exactly, it is a web framework technology. And this is used to develop the web applications. Means simply we can develop what here? Websites. We can design the websites or we can develop the websites. There are so many different types of websites are there in the real time, like Amazon, Flipkart, IRCTC, Book My Show. These types of real-time websites we can create very easily and also fast. Okay, using this Django framework. Framework means what I said. Framework means it is a
Regular
inbuilt
tool.
inbuilt architecture, or you can say it is a ready-made tool. Okay, as a programmer or as a developer, if you use the Django, you no need to write heavy code or more number of lines of code. You no need to write here. Okay, just we are going to write few lines of code. Like Python, in the Python, how we are writing the programs, in the same way in the Django also, we are going to write few lines of code while you are designing the websites or applications also. That is the advantage here. Okay, right. And even the Django framework is very, very easier than the Java frameworks, .NET frameworks also. Because Java frameworks are there to design the websites. .NET frameworks also are there to design the websites. But the Django framework, Django is a Python's framework. This is means this Django is a Python's framework means this is designed using what? Python only. That's why using and also developing the applications is very easy and also fast. Okay, right. Suppose if you take one project, one X project means X website. Project means here X website. Okay. Suppose if you want to design one X website using the Java or .NET, it will take the couple of months. Okay, it will take the couple of months. Same project, if you go for this Django, it will take only few months. Okay, suppose you are designing this X project in the Java, that may take, for example, 6 months. For example, just roughly I'm taking 6 months. Same project, if on design using this Django, it will take only 1 month only. 1 month only. You can finish it, for example. Okay, and that is a benefit of this Java. Because right now we need to do the works very fast and also simple. Yes, sir. Because nowadays we are using the so many apps we are using mobile apps, for example, so that they are the apps are making our life very very easy and also fast. Yes, sir. Right. So that is why here same we are also implementing this in the technology or coding, so that we are also finishing developing the projects or applications very fast and also simple way. Yes, sir. That is what. So that is what here actually Django. Next, Django REST framework. What is the purpose of this Django REST framework? I said good. Yeah, online guys. Anyone? What is
API,
the purpose of? Yeah, APIs. We can create what here? APIs. Okay.
APIs.
API full form.
Application Programming Interface.
Good. Application programming interface. I shown one diagram to you. If you understand this diagram, then you can understand what is API and what is the purpose of Django REST framework. Okay. So Django REST framework is used to create the APIs. API stands for the full form is what here? Application programming interface. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of this API means? This API allows to access some of the web applications or websites from many other apps or websites. From many other apps or websites. That is the advantage. You know already, for example, if you have any account in one bank, for example, you have an account in the SBI. Okay. Now you can do the payments from UPIs, right? Like PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm. You also can do the payments from Zomato app or website. Next, you also can do some payments from the Book My Show after booking the tickets. Yes or no? Same way, you also can, after ride, you also can make the payments from the Ola app, right? Same way, after booking the tickets through IRCTC website, from there also you can do the payments. Means we are able to communicate with two different applications. SBI is different and these apps are different. But even though we are able to communicate with these two different applications, that is possible using what here? API. It's very, very important nowadays because if there is no API concept means here, you cannot do all these tasks. Left side, whatever I said now, you cannot do all these tasks. You cannot use PhonePe, you cannot use Zomato, you cannot use Book My Show. Suppose even if you want to use these, you have to do the payments manually. Again, if you want to do manually means that is risky process again. Okay. Booking tickets here and going to the theater and making the payments means is it good for you? That's not good. No one will not accept. No one will not use this website also, Book My Show website. Okay. So booking tickets here, payment is a theater. Is it okay now? No. Not. No one will not accept this one. Like that. So same way. So like the same way here, remaining also. See, that's why these are the advantages. With the help of what here? API, we are able to do all these things here. That is a powerful, this is a powerful and also secured one. Because security is very, very important in the case of API. Because see, once if is API means we are able to do what here? Financial related transactions only. Financial, money related. So that's why here API, whenever you are creating the API for any website, especially for banks or maybe LIC, these type of websites only we are going to create what here APIs mostly. Okay, so that these APIs are inbuilt secure, so that people can believe. That's why see nowadays everybody are using this phone pay, Google Pay, Zomato, Book My Show, Ola. They are using all these websites. They are doing the payments very easily and also fast. They are believing this because of this API is that much of secure here. Such type of powerful APIs we can create powerful APIs and secured APIs we can create using the what Django REST framework concept. Is it clear online guys and also offline guys? Okay, no? Right. That is what. So before learning, first you have to understand what is full stack. In that, what you are learning, each one advantage is what in that. What is Python? What is advantage? What is Django? What is advantage? What is a REST framework? What is advantage? Like you have to remember all these things. You have to learn all these things first of all before starting the code, so that you will feel good. You can enjoy the sessions daily. Because without knowing the purpose, if you learn any subject, that is waste. And same way, we are going to write the code, real-time code in our regular sessions. Okay, real-time. Okay, that we are going to see in the regular sessions here. And next, after this, I explain to you backend technologies like Python, Django, Django REST framework, databases. These are the backend technologies. Okay, so database means I said already, any application is having the data. Yes, or no? Any application or project is having the data, right? So that data, if you want to maintain, if you want to store, if you want to process, we require a place. That place is what your database. There are some different databases like MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL. By default, one database will come along with the Django. What is the database? I said
SQLite.
SQLite. Good. SQLite database is the default database which comes along with the Django. Once if you install the Django, then one database will come by default and also one server also will come. What is the command to set up the Django? Tell me anyone. I shown to you. What is the command to install the Django? I said pip command.
Pip install
Pip
Django.
install Django. It's very simple command. You can remember this for a long time also. It's a very simple command, easy to use also. Once if you use this command, okay, then automatically Django will be installed along with that database. That is what just now I said, na, SQLite database also will be installed and also server also will be installed automatically within few seconds. Within few seconds. We'll see all this practically later. Okay. Means I want to say one point here is setting up the project environment also very simple and also fast. Okay, you don't need to maintain a separate database and also servers. Only one simple command, pip install Django. So automatically, whatever the tools are required to develop the project website using Django, all will be installed automatically once you read this command. What is the command? Remember all of you? What is the command here? Pip install Django. Clear, no? Right. Next. Then next, I explained about the front-end technologies very clearly. HTML, hypertext markup language. This is used to create what here? Web pages. Okay. I said one example by taking what here? Which website I have taken? Tell me at the time. Amazon. Yes or no? Amazon, or you can take Flipkart also. No worries. You can take Amazon or Flipkart. You can take Flipkart this time. Flipkart website I'm opening here. Okay. Now see. This is a Flipkart website. And whatever you are looking, this screen is one page. Okay. If you click on electronics in that some particular option, for example, laptop accessories, for example, laptop accessories, mouse. If I click on this option, again it is opening the one more page. These are actually pages. Okay. So this page may contains what? Some images, okay, text, links, buttons, audios, videos, all these. We can arrange all these in the page using what here? HTML. And we can create one page. Okay. And next, CSS means what? Cascading style. With the help of this, what we do, we can make the styling on the pages. We can make the styling, like we can apply some colors, and also we can arrange all these components in one particular order. Okay. And we also can make resize, or we can size the each and every image. We can make the pages more and more attractive and also colorful. And also we can arrange all these components in order wise. See, these are arranged in order means we use what here in this CSS zone. Okay, margins, paddings, borders. There are so many elements are there in CSS. We are going to learn all this. With the help of those here, we can arrange all these in one particular order, and we can make our page more and more stylish and more realistic also using the CSS. Next, JavaScript. So what is JavaScript here? It is a scripting language. It's just like a Python only. But using the JavaScript, I said one advantage. There are so many advantages, but I said one advantage to you. What is that? Tell me, anyone? What is the use or purpose of JavaScript here? I said, yes, online guys. What is the use of JavaScript? I said, it is a programming language or scripting language only, like Python. But the purpose is different. Okay. Generally, we are going to start with Python only. So whenever you are learning JavaScript, it will become very easy for you. Because same concepts, whatever we are going to learn in Python, same we are going to discuss in JavaScript also. Okay. But what is the purpose of JavaScript? I said,
For
tell me, anyone.
for interactive, we look interactive to the website.
That is what. Okay, fine. That is good. And I said one real-time application, real-time usage.
To
More
complete a
interactive.
form.
Sorry?
Form.
Form. In that, what we do in the form?
We add our information.
That is what? Validation. Data validation in the forms. Okay, I said that one. Okay. So very important this one. We can do the data validation in the forms, for example, login form, registration form. There you are going to enter some data. So whenever you are entering the email format should be correct. If it is not correct, means you cannot submit the form. Whenever you are entering the password, if the password is not correct, then it will not accept. Password, confirm password, for example. Password, confirm password, both should be matched. Otherwise, will not accept. You cannot submit the form. So this is what actually data validation. This type of validation we can do using what here? JavaScript. Okay, right. Next, we'll see all these practically. Don't worry. React.js also what here? It is a framework. It's a front-end framework. Okay, and it is a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's a combination of all. Okay, with the help of this React.js, we can design the front-end applications like front-end UI, user interface. This is a user interface. The pages, whatever you're looking, this is called actually UI or user interface, because user is going to interact with our application or our Django application with the help of this UI only. Because behind of this backend, what is there? Business logic is there. Okay, like ordering the product, registration, login. For all these, we have to write some business logics. That business logic we can write using what here? Backend technologies like Django, for example. With the help of the Django, we can write the backend. We can write the business logics. And if you want to interact with the business logic for the user, we are going to provide what here? User interfaces like these type of pages. With the help of the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or React.js, we are going to design the front end part like this. Okay, so that users can interact with the backend part. That is what. So the combination of this front end and backend is what here? Full stack. Full stack. Okay, and along with that, I explained to you. See, these are the real-time applications of the Python. Okay, so Python we use in the AI, ML, data science, IoT, web development. Okay, there are so many. I explained all these line by line. So if anybody not attempt or new today, please take the recorded sessions. I explained all these very clearly. These are the Python real-time examples and also Django real-time examples here. See, Django we are using in the so many applications. All these we are using right now. And same way React.js, Facebook, Instagram, Netflix, WhatsApp, Yahoo. In all these we are using the React.js. Okay. So finally, I said one slide very important. If you take this Python full stack, now you are eligible for not only Python full stack role, you are eligible for the multiple roles. Okay. Like I said, after Python, if you go for AML, now you are eligible for the AML developer. Okay. Then after Python, if you go for data science, you are eligible for the data science developer, data science engineer, data science analyst. Okay. Then after Python, if you go for IoT, now you are eligible for IoT developers. Okay. I explained what is data science, AML, IoT also briefly. Next, after Python, now our focus is web development. Okay. So that, see, if you focus only on the front end technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, now you are eligible for what? Tell me, front end or UI developer. So only can focus on front end. Only can focus on front end, like designing the web pages, making the styling, writing the scripting, like what we call JavaScript to validate the pages. You can work on these type of scenarios. Okay, if you focus only on front end technologies. Next, separate, there is a backend web developer role is there. Python backend web developer means if you focus only on the Python, Django REST framework, database, now you are eligible for the backend developer role. Okay. Next, combination of these two is a full stack, front end and back end. So that is what here Python full stack web developer. If you are aware on both front end and back end and you are perfect on these two, front end and back end, now you are eligible for the Python full stack web developer. Depends on the role, you will be having the package also. Okay. So companies will offer the package, depends on what the role. So full stack is having the obviously what? High package by comparing to the front end or back end web developers. Okay, right? Because it is a combination of both. Separate, there is a JavaScript developer role also available. Okay, in the companies. Next, same way, React.js developers. Right? Fine. So like that, if you learn one Python full stack course here, now you are eligible for the multiple roles in the real time. Okay, with the companies. Right. And also I explained to you some benefits from my side. Okay, here I am going to train to you simple way the delivery of the training, real-time examples, more exercises, assignments and tasks, live hands-on coding, project work. Will be having around 5 projects, 4 to 5 projects. Okay, minimum 4 to 5 projects. Okay, so if you have a patience, then I am going to assign more and more assignments and also projects to you. Depends on your response. Depends on your response. Then I am going to assign the more projects to you. Okay, minimum 4 to 5 projects I am going to assign to you. Additionally, we'll be having some additional advantages, like I'm going to provide some tips to memorize or remember the topics, and also guidelines for your career. Feel free to ask any doubts whatever you have, and also you'll be having sometimes motivational speeches to make yourself yourself to positive and also get success in your career also. Sometimes motivation is very important because some people will attend the classes without any intentions. Okay, so that I'm going to motivate all of you, so that that may be like a boost. Okay, and these are the benefits, and also these are the benefits from our Harsha Trainings, our institution, and this is both online and also offline training. It's a total 6 months duration of training, and you'll be having the class recordings. These are accessible for the 1 year. You'll be having the mentor support and also trainer support for the doubts or any other thing. Whenever you are doing the project work or whenever you are solving any assignments, you also can take the help of from the mentor and also from me as well. Okay, I am also available for the full time here. Okay, you also can communicate with me directly. Okay, to clarify your doubts. Okay, or whenever you are doing the project work also. Next, you'll be having the mock interviews also, so that these are very helpful for you before attending the interviews with the companies, so that you can feel free. You will lose the fearness also before attending the interviews with the companies in the real time. And resume preparations, LinkedIn profiles, and special activities on every Saturday. We'll be having special activities. Like special activities means what here? So generally, mock interviews, assignments, project works, all these things. Okay, resume preparations and all these things. You will be having classes from Monday to Friday only. Okay, daily, and Saturday special activities. Next, internships also. Here we are going to offer the free internship after this course, along with the certification. And course completion certificate also we are going to offer to you. Course completion certification, internship certification, you will be having these two. Okay. as I said here, projects, 4 to 5 projects here, and we'll be having the placement assistance also. Okay. Some companies will come to our institutions, or sometimes we are going to send to you people to the some of the companies. Okay, right. And also here, we are going to conduct some free workshops to you, especially 2 workshops here, DevOps. In that, one tool is there, version control systems. In that, Git and GitHub, we are going to train to you for 1 week session. It's a free of cost. You don't need to pay any money for this. Same way, one more Power BI. In that, one tool is there, reporting tool. It is also 1 week free workshop for you. These 2 workshops are free for you, and internship also free for you along with certification. Okay, right. So these are the benefits from my side and also institution side. Okay, so this is actually I explained in the last session. So for any queries, you also can contact to this number, office contact number, this one. Okay. So I think any doubts, guys? Any
The
doubts?
internship will last for how many months, sir?
After this 6 months, you'll be having the internship.
Like
Okay,
for how many months?
that may be 1 to 2 months.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah, fine. Fine, guys. Any other queries?
Yeah, I have one doubt actually.
Yeah.
Rishabh
Okay.
decide. So, like, which language you are going to cover first one?
Python. We are going to start with Python. Now, today I'm going to
But
give the introduction to Python. Yeah.
got it. But without prior knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, can you? Is it okay for go with Django?
Yeah. 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 See, HTML, CSS, all these are required for Django. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So for
Okay.
Python, not required. For Python, not required. Python will take around 45 days for you. Okay. To complete the Python, only Python. To complete only Python, it will take the 45 days. Okay. So these 45 days, you not require the knowledge of the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React. Okay. So these are required before starting the Django. For the
But I'm
Django,
talking
we are,
about
yeah,
okay. Okay. Yeah. But I'm talking about Django, right? You said like you are going to cover Django, right? Also, so
yes,
I.
yes,
But
you will
according
be
to
having,
me,
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I will tell you. So before starting Django, you are going to learn the UI, like all these
yes.
HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then we are going to start the Django. Okay, understood? Raghu, Gupta, I think,
All right.
yeah, that is what. Fine. Any other queries, sir? Offline, guys. I think someone is asking a question here. Free workshop tools in Python. Not getting Priyanka. Can you talk? For the Python, we are going to learn individual, right? So why you are including the workshops in Python? Okay, there is a free workshops, but however, those may be helpful. You also can see. You also can keep. This is a for your project. You also can use this Git and GitHub. Okay, it's very important for us. For every developer, it is required. Git and GitHub. I will tell you what is the use of this one. Okay, it's a cloud one. It's a cloud platform that is okay. Every developer, it is must and should you should have a knowledge on this. Okay, and also reporting to also somewhere we use that we'll see later. Separate faculties are going to take about these workshops. Okay, however, these are also helpful for you. You also can put these in your resume. Helpful for you. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, so that's see, Srija, you no need to worry about it here. That's what see, I want to say one thing. Just now I said one advantage for you here in the slide. I said, okay, I am going to take the sessions for you very simple and easy way, step by step, very slowly. Even there is no need to copy. I don't use any copy paste options also. Okay, Srija, and also some other people. Maybe some people also may have some fear for the coding also. But see, that's what I am saying that you are not learning here Java or .NET. By comparing to Java or .NET, here coding is very, very less and also easy. That's what you no need to worry about the code. And I am going to explain to you the coding step by step, line by line. Okay. Suppose even though if anybody, for example, if anybody are from the non-IT background also, they also can understand my class. Okay. For example, BCom background or any other non-IT background students. Okay. They also can understand. I am going to start from the zero. Then you can become the hero later. Okay. Now, just you can think that you are now in the nursery or first class. You don't have anything right now. Even though if you have something knowledge on Python, maybe you'll be having some knowledge on maybe C or Java or something basics of Python. However, you can keep with you, those are all. But again, you can reset to zero. Okay, you can reset to zero. Okay. Now, just you can follow my session, Sreja. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. So that's what. It's up to you. If you want to continue only for front end means you can continue only for front end. It's up to you. There is no course for you. Okay. If you want to continue only up to Python, you can continue only up to Python. Okay, if you want to continue total full stack means you can continue total full stack. It's up to you. Only front end or only Python or Python full stack. Three choices for you. Or only back end also. It's up to you. Only back end. Only back end, only front end, only Python or full stack. Four options for you here. Okay, it's up to you. So you can skip at any time after completion of that particular course. Yeah. Any other queries?
So will you increase the class timings in regular sections, sir?
Right now you'll be having the 1 hour session. What is the time for you? 6 to
Yeah,
7.
6 to 7.
Right now 6 to 7. After a few days, maybe you'll be having some communication classes. Maybe you'll be having, front end classes. Okay, like
Yeah,
this.
okay, sir.
Yeah, because 1 hour is right now very starting Python. 1 hour is more for it because this will be having continuous session 1 hour. 1 hour continuous session. Okay, and also I said okay. So just to for few days, just you can follow my sessions. Okay. So after that, okay, I'm going to tell to you after just two to three sessions. I'm going to tell to you. I'm going to suggest to you how to follow my session, how to prepare the notes yourself, how to practice. I'm going to explain all these for you very clearly. Okay, now. Now for the few days, your task is only just to listen the sessions. If you want, you can write some runtime notes if you want. It's up to you. But however, I am going to provide the notes from my side. Okay, I am going to share the notes for you. Okay, so that no need to worry about the notes. But if you want, you can write the runtime notes. If you have you are able to catch the class, you want to listen the class simultaneously, you want to write, you can do that. But my suggestion is because already this is a recorded session, the 1 hour session is going to record it daily. Okay, after the session, you are going to receive this video again so that you can go through that video once again. At the time, you can note, for example, if you want. But however, I am going to share the notes also for you. You'll be having the video, recorded video. You are going to listen one time, sir. Live session, you are going to listen one time. Next, we'll be having the recorded session also, along with notes. Along with notes. Okay. But how to follow all these, I am going to suggest you. But for few days, I am telling to you, few days, please just listen my sessions. Few days. Okay. Right. I hope it's clear for you. Any doubts? Okay, now? Right. Online guys, any doubts? So feel free to ask any doubt. Any doubt it may be. Yeah.
So you
So
only hi you only going to cover all the course entire course or like backend only?
yeah, whatever I said, front end, back end, except this free, I said no free workshop. Except these, I'm going to take care. Sorry, what is the slide? Like reporting tools are there, no? Some reporting tools and also Power BI.
Got it, Power BI, right?
Those will take care by other people. And
Okay.
Python backend, front end, I'm going to take care. Okay. However, for the front end, one more trend also is there. So front end, back end, total I'm going to cover, except these reporting tools and also what? one more GitHub is there, no? Power BI and reporting tools. Except this, all I am going to handle. Okay. Any
All
other
right.
queries? Because see, I want to suggest you one point, and also interviews are very important for the freshers, especially. Okay, freshers, maybe experienced candidates. Interviews are very important for you. Okay, how to attend the interview, how to answer, how should not answer, what points you have to say first, what points you have to say next. Because one topic, one lesson, you will be having so many points. One topic will be having so many definitions also. For example, if I say, what is list? Okay, list is a topic in Python. Okay, you'll be having so many points about it. But which point you have to say first, which point you have to say next, that is very important. Many people say something, whatever they can, they remember, they will say something here. That's not right. So some points are there, priority based points here. How to answer, how you should not answer, what is correct, what is wrong. Like that is very important. You have to realize that. Something, something if you answer like that means they will not accept. Who's that? Interviewers. There is a procedure to give the answers. Okay. So all these I am going to explain to you in our regular session. Okay. So every point is very important, sir. From today's onwards, now I am going to give some introduction also to you. The demo session is also very important. Demo sessions, okay, whatever I explained in the last two sessions also very important. You also can note some points from there. However, I am going to cover all these again because I am going to start Python, Django, Streamer, front end, database, everything I am going to start. Okay, at the time again introduction will be there for that. Okay, right. Okay, someone is asking. Yes. Okay, but right now we are starting with Python, Srija. Okay. However, front end there is a separate session also for you. No worries. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to start with Python. I said already. Backend. Yeah, tell me,
Do you have
Nikita.
any idea about when morning sessions will be start?
Morning session will start maybe in the next week. Okay, at 10
Next.
o'clock, 10:15. You can contact with admin people. Okay, I think already I given the contact here. That
Okay, fine.
is morning session will start morning 10:15 around. Okay, after one
Okay,
day,
okay.
right? By me only. Say if anybody
Okay,
have your
fine.
friends
Thank
also
you.
can refer. No worries.
Mm.
Because just to only new batch has started, it will take 1 week time to start the new batch in the morning. Okay, right.
Can you please give the context, sir?
Contact I shared with you. I'll share in the chat box if you want. You can take it. I think.
Okay, thank you.
Where was it? 1 minute. I share the contact in the chat box also. You can note that. You also can visit our office, KPHB. These are contact details. You can just note it. I'll share in the chat box also.
Okay, sir.
I'm sharing the chat box. Okay, take it.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Right. Any queries, sir? So if more doubts or more queries, you also can call to this number after the session or tomorrow. Okay. You also can visit our office, KBHB, nearby Metro, Harsha Trainings. Okay. Yes. Fine then. So shall we start now? Yeah. So after the live demos, two live demos about the Python full stack. Now, as I said, I'm going to start with backend. Okay. What I said in the backend, what we are going to cover? Python, Django REST framework, and also database. These are the backends. Okay. But in these backends, I am starting with what here? Python. It's very important. Among all these Python, Django REST framework, database, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, okay, you have to focus more and more on Python only. I am telling very first time only because of tomorrow in the interview, 95%, above 95% also, 95 and above 95% interview questions are from Python only. So that every point is very important. I am making your attention at the starting one. Clear, guys? Online guys. I am making attention at the starting only. Very, very important. Python only important first. Okay. So 95 and above percent, 95% above questions you will get from Python only. Okay, now? And also, I am going to share the interview questions. Okay. Topic wise, we'll be having interview questions. Okay. So, however, I am going to conduct the mock interviews here. You are going to know what are the questions here. Okay. Same. Repeatedly, some of the questions are there. Only those questions they will ask. Programs also. Coding questions. Sometimes in the, sometimes not, sometimes not. Every regular time. They are going to ask some coding questions also. Those coding questions also we are going to solve in our regular session from the Python only. Coding questions are that is also 99% from Python only. 99%, 99.9% coding questions are from Python only. Okay, now? Right. Such type of coding we are going to do in our regular sessions. Don't worry about it. Just your work is what? Following my sessions. Okay. And doing the task, whatever I do, whatever I say. Just you follow my sessions. Just you listen my words. Okay. So నేను చెప్పింది చేయండి అంతే. Whatever I say, you have to do. నేను చెప్పింది చేయట్లేదు అంటే so you are doing something wrong other way. Okay, just you blindly follow my sessions, just listen my words. That's it. Okay, it's very simple and also easy. Don't get any fear. Okay, fine. So let me give the introduction to Python today. Just briefly, I'm going to give introduction. So now, according to myself here in my session, okay, Python, this total Python I classified into total 4 parts. How many parts here? 4 parts, sir. Okay, in this part 1 is a introduction to Python. Introduction to Python. Okay. Part 2 is a fundamentals of Python. Next, part 3 is a core Python topics. Core Python topics. Next, part 4 is a advanced Python topics. Along with that, I said additionally, part 5 is not included here. Additionally, I am going to train to you some data science related libraries. Okay, now? Additionally, that is also free of cost for you. Some data science libraries are there. In the Python, we have some data science libraries. Those are also I'm going to train to you free of cost. That is a part 5. Okay, right. But here, these are important here. So in the part 1, introduction to Python means in this we are going to learn like what is Python, why Python again. Okay, and also real-time applications or projects of Python in the real time where we are using, and why Python is becoming very, very popular nowadays. Okay, so from when onwards it is becoming very, very popular. Okay, and next part 2, fundamentals means these are the basics of Python. Basics. These are very, very important to write the programs and to understand the programs. Okay, in the introduction part also we are going to discuss like how to download and how to install the Python software also. We are going to set up the Python software in our systems or laptops. Then in the part 2, fundamentals of Python, these are very, very important. These are the basics. Okay, to write the Python programs, to understand the Python program, these are very, very, very important. These are just like individual elements like ABC 1, 2, 3 like. These fundamentals are just like ABC 1, 2, 3s. Okay, so that's why I said here, anybody can understand these Python sessions. I'm going to start from very scratch, from 0 onwards. Okay, such type of elements I'm going to discuss in the fundamentals or basics of Python. Okay, right. Like the fundamentals are like constants, next are literals, variables, data types, operators, input and output functions, comment lines, okay, keywords, some basic programs also here. We are going to cover all these so that you will get a one grip on programming, and also you are ready to write the programs also here only. Before starting the part 3 only, you are ready to write some simple programs using the Python. Okay, before starting part 3 lessons. Okay. So part 3 is a core Python topics here. Here are the lessons are there. Okay, lesson. I'm going to list out later for you. So core Python lessons we are going to start here. Next, after completion of this core Python lessons here, we are going to start with what here? Part 4, advanced Python lessons. Okay, special here, oops. We are going to focus on oops. Very, very, very important. Okay. So in that way, we are going to start, with our Python course here. Is it clear? Okay. Yes, guys. Any doubts in this? Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay. So part 3 in this core Python topics or core Python lessons. Okay. There are so many lessons are there. Like for example, control statements. In that control statements, we have a decision making statements, looping statements, jumping statements. Again, in that we also have a subtopics. Each and every lessons in that subtopics will be covered. I'm telling very clearly for you. Every lesson we also have a subtopics, lesson topics, and also subtopics will be covered along with the syntaxes. If there are any diagrams, programs, definitions, everything will be covered A to Z very clearly step by step. Clear now? Okay. Like next we have a list topics, tuple, set, frozen sets, functions, okay, command line arguments, modules, packages, all this comes under this core Python topic. These are the some of the important topics I said. Okay. Same way in advanced Python, like OOPS principles are there. Like for example, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, all these we are going to learn practically. Very, very, very important. If they are asking any question from the advanced Python means these are the points you have to remember. Like 4 principles I said: abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. These are very, very important. Most commonly asked, questions from these only. Okay. And like class is what, object is what, okay, constructor, destructors, inheritance, okay, and also regular expressions, files, exception handling, multi-threading, okay, and also pip command. I said na pip command, there is a command is a pip command, how to use that pip command, okay. And as I said, after this I'm going to discuss some data sets related libraries also. Okay. Generator, decorator, there are so many topics are there for us. Okay. Which one is important, which one is not important, which one you have to focus, which one you should not focus. I am going to reduce some burden on the coding also, so that you may see that's what see subject means there are vast syllabus. Okay, vast syllabus, so much syllabus will be there, but on which topic you have to focus, on which topic you have to focus less. I'm going to suggest all these things. In schooling days or in colleges, you will be having a library. In the library, there are so many books are there for you, right? So in that, suppose if you take any subject, you will be having a book for that. You also can take that book from the library. But if you observe that book, you will be having, syllabus is something, your academic syllabus is something, but in that book, you will be having so many. Apart from that syllabus, you will be having so much content in the book. Yes, son. Did you see this one? Did you observe this one in your college days or schooling days? Yes, that's what here you have to filter that one. We are going to filter in that way. I am going to discuss subject for you, but in that which one is important, which one you have to focus, which one you have to focus more, and which one you have to focus less. I am going to filter all these things in a regular sessions for you, so that you will feel free, so that I can reduce some burden on some particular topics for you. Clear, guys? So this will not discuss the every trainer, every faculty. So that's what it's very, very important for you, so that you can focus on some important topics. You can focus on some of the regularly used real-time topics here. That's very, very important. Okay, now? Right. So once if you finish the Python, then immediately you'll be having the project on Python. So project, you don't need to wait till completion of the full stack after 6 months. No. After completion of this Python, 40-45 days, then immediately you'll be having the project on the Python. Okay, now? That is what we are going to follow like. Okay, right. So same way after completion of the Jong, we'll be having the project. After completion of the total full stack, we'll be having the project like that. Okay. As I said, total we'll be having the 4 to 5 projects. Minimum 4 to 5 projects will be having. Okay. So who are following my session regularly, and who are practicing daily, and who are solving the assignments, then they only can understand, can develop the projects tomorrow. It's very, very easy, I'm telling to you. Who are able to follow my session, who are able to follow my sessions here, they are able to, develop the projects their own. I'm telling you, because already so many people has done upon. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm going to validate your projects, so that you have to submit your projects to me on. Okay, now? Right. So that all these will take step by step. Don't worry. Okay. Don't get any fear also. Even though I said already, maybe you are new to the coding or technology also, don't worry about it. Just you follow my session. Okay, now? Right. So, fine, guys. So that tomorrow what I do, I am going to start what here? Part 1. What here? Introduction to Python. Once again, we are going to discuss very clearly step by step, like what is Python, why Python, so where you use Python in the real time. Okay, step by step, some versions of Python. Then after that, how to download, how to install the Python software, and features of Python. All these I am going to cover in the introduction to Python. Very, very, these are also important. Introduction also very, very important for us, because just now I said feature. What is the current version? They may also ask this type of question. What is the current version of Python? Okay, tell me some features of Python. Okay, like these are the interview questions from introduction part also. That's why don't neglect any point. Okay, don't neglect any point. Every point is very important, I'm telling you, especially for the freshers. I hope most of the people are freshers only here, right? Most of the people are freshers only here. That's what I'm telling you. Everyone should follow my session, my words also. Okay, right. Fine, guys. Finally, any doubts? So please don't absent. And first of all, be regular. It is my first suggestion. Be regular. Offline people try to come to the offline. So online people just attend through online. Okay, now? Right. So don't neglect, because however you will be having the regards attend the daily. I'm going to ask the questions also after. I'm going to interact with you. Even though you are online or offline, I'm going to interact with you. I'm going to communicate with you. I'm going to focus on each and every candidate. I'm going to, see the performance of each and every candidate. Tomorrow, some companies will ask to you, ask for us. Some companies will ask for us, please send only 2 candidates. For example, in this session, I have around 15 students. For example, now companies are asking the 2 candidates. How can I select those 2 candidates? Please try to understand. Okay, I can know your performance in my session. Okay, that's what. So just to be interactive and be active and be regular. First, these are my suggestions, very beginning. Okay, now, right. So remaining thing we'll take care later. Fine, guys. We'll close session today. We'll continue tomorrow. So any doubts before closing? Yeah. So if no doubts, you can leave session, guys. Tomorrow, same time, we'll continue. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye, everyone.